Hello?
Hey, Stefanie with Second Nature. Hey, I actually emailed you yesterday, but now that I've got you on the phone, I'll just take a minute and tell you what the email was about.
You can't. I'm just on a business call. I give you 2 minutes quickly.
Okay, really quick. Just reaching out. I know just titanium, you guys are in cybersecurity. I heard a podcast with your CEO yesterday, and he was talking about how you guys are releasing new modules every 3 months. And I just thought, how is someone like you in enablement able to keep up with all that, like the messaging, training your sales team, keeping them up to date with all the new information? How are you? Are you guys doing role plays? Like, how does that work?
How about you tell me what you're offering? That's going to help me do that better.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're an AI-based role play coach. So we actually have a lot of success with cybersecurity companies because of that very reason. Things are just changing all the time, and it's like you're constantly having to release new information and then having to train your sales team to be able to articulate it into a sales conversation and be proficient. So we basically created an AI. She acts as your customer, so everything is relevant to your company. And then she helps them. It's like a two-way dialogue. She helps them perfect their new messaging, product pitches, upselling, cross-selling, basically becoming proficient. And then she gives them real-time feedback. So she grades you on soft skills, and then she also grades you on product knowledge. It just gives you back time in your day. I imagine having to give feedback to a big Salesforce is time-consuming on your part. So that's just kind of a quick pitch of what we do. What are you guys doing, in that sense?
So we're doing a lot of the manual stuff that you're talking about, right? So we use different LMS and CMSs right now. We don't have any AI set up like that at this point. We have real-time coaching where it's one-to-one via sales manager, right? So upload your pitch gets graded by the manager. That is time-consuming to your point. What other cybersecurity companies have you worked with?
Actually is a big one. We have a lot of success with them for that very reason. They were like, you just can't scale it. They were doing the same thing y'all were doing with role plays. And they're like, it works great. Like taking the human approach, of course, is not what our plan is, but it's just hard to scale. So what this does is this allows you to set parameters of what a passing score would be, right? Like I need my reps to be hitting 85% of these key points. And then our Jenny, her name's Jenny, you'll pitch with her back and forth. It's two-way dialogue. And then it'll get you.
Can we rename her?
Yes, you can. And you can even choose what she looks like.
I don't like Jenny's.
Well, it's cool. Look, I've been in sales a long time, and no one likes role plays. Let's be honest. They're never your best self. But this is a way that you can look like an idiot. Nobody knows it. You can, and then what's even better though is at the end of your simulation, you're like, okay, I should have done this, this, and this. Let me try this again. So it almost gamifies it. So even though no one likes to do them, right, you're still getting improvement as you're going. That's what I really liked was no one loves to do trainings, but you're still learning. The more you do it, you're still practicing and you're still getting that out of it. And then as a manager like you or a director like you can keep track of everybody's score. So when you have those one-on-ones with your rep, they're actually fruitful and they're quality because you're like, hey, you look good on these parts, but let's focus on this. You're actually getting a lot more out of it.
What's your integration with Salesforce, other LMSs?
Yeah, so we actually have a Salesforce integration, which is really cool because we actually sit inside Salesforce. So you can add it into your workflow. So there's different sales conversations at different stages of your sales cycle. You can actually insert a simulation into those to prep your reps before they make that call. And then we integrate with most.
Go ahead.
I was going to say with other LMSs, we actually integrate with SCORM. So as long as there's a SCORM package, then we're able to integrate too. Yeah.
Perfect. What kind of administrative support do you guys provide?
Oh, what do you have to elaborate on that one? What do you mean? As far as onboarding?
Onboarding initially, and then just ongoing support.
Yeah, so we have a customer success team, but basically we'll walk you through how to set up simulations. It's kind of a once and done thing, right? You set up your simulation for what you need, and then once it's set up, that's your simulation unless you want to change them. But you can make as many as you want. You have a course editor, and so if you want to tweak things, if you want to, you can actually do as many as you want on whatever topics. But what I think is really cool is, and where the AI really shows its strength is the soft skills. Are you speaking clearly? Are you speaking too quickly? Do you have energy? Are you using filler? Things that we don't think about in our conversations, but are realistic.
Is it per license?
So there's both, and I actually don't want to get too much into that just because I don't want to give you any bad information.
I know you don't, but I went past my 2 minutes, so I'm trying to get you into that.
Well, listen, I will tell you, it's roughly about $400 a year per rep. And then we have volume discounts, of course.
Per rep, per license?
Yeah.
Okay.
But of course, that's something, you can talk with the AE about. It's just that I would say roughly that's kind of a give or take. But you can do per certification, depending on what you guys are looking for. But I just can't imagine you have a large sales force there. Like, I just think about cybersecurity. Like, it's changing every day. Like, how do you keep up with it?
We don't.
Yeah, it's got to be tough.
Here's what I'd love to do. So I haven't seen your email yet, but here's what I would love to do. I'd love to schedule a demo.
Do it.
As soon as possible. And so where we're at, we're in second half, Q3 right now. Salesforce is not that big in all actuality. Salesforce is probably, I'll go with 400 globally right now. Now we have other roles right outside of sales roles, like we have our pre-sales technical guys and TSEs, TAMs, etc. But initially, I'd like to look and have a demo, a live demo, and then I kind of got the cost structure. That's roughly what it comes down to. So I'd love to get a demo as soon as next week, if possible.
Let me see. What about, hold on, let me put my calendar. Where are you located? You are, you're Mountain?
Mountain time, yeah.
Mountain time, okay. So let's see, that you're an hour behind me. I'm in Texas. Could you do Tuesday? Like 10 a.m. Tuesday?
Let's see real quick.
Okay. Or you could do Monday morning, but I don't know, that's a little too early, like for your Monday. But I think maybe Tuesday would be better.
Tuesday at 10 a.m. Mountain time?
Yep.
I'm in.
You're in? Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm going to send, my name is Stefanie. I think you're really going to like it. You can see the two-way conversation. You can ask any questions. You can see how it can kind of fit into your workflow, but I'm telling you, like, just because of the way your industry is set up, like, it's just impossible to keep up. So this at least will give you some hours back in your day.
Yeah. So how many people can I invite to the demo?
As many as you want. Do you want to forward?
Okay.
So I'll send you the invitation right now. I've got .com.
Yep, you got it.
UM. Okay. And then you can invite as many as you think is relevant, however,
okay.
I don't know if it would be, who do you plan to invite? Like, what are their?
It'll be a small group, just a couple of my developers, my ID instructor, so they'll be responsible for uploading all the courseware, etc. So maybe 2 or 3 people. It won't be a big group.
Okay. No, that's fine. I'm going to do 45 minutes, just so that gives us enough time to have a conversation. Is that okay with you, or do you prefer 30?
45 is good.
All right, so we've got Tuesday the 13th, 10 a.m. your time.
Perfect. I'll look for the invite.
Awesome. All right, have a good weekend.
Thanks, Stefanie. Bye-bye.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.